Hello everyone, this is Keggerfish with a domination game on Liberation. This is actually an older gameplay of mine. It's pretty good. This is actually my first, I would say, relatively good gameplay I got on this map. And what I actually want to talk to you guys about today is first just some quick montage updates, and then my overall opinion on MW3 in general right now. What's happening with many of the players on this game, or what you commonly see with players. So first off, for the montage, my buddy in Basic, since his computer died a few days ago, or actually more like 2 weeks ago, he had to re-download everything, stuff like that. And he told me, I don't know, 3 days ago that he was gonna have the montage done in 5 days. I don't think that's gonna happen, like, in that time. It's gonna be done, but I don't think it'll be 5 days, so it won't be in like 2 more days, because I know he only has like a minute and maybe 2 minutes done. I'm not too sure, but that should be done hopefully within the next week or so. At least I'm hoping. Because I know I've been saying, oh, I'll have the montage out so-and-so time. And it hasn't happened. Which, myself, it also annoys me. So, what I want to talk to you about also is the whole aspect of the community on Modern Warfare 3. Or, I wouldn't say Call of Duty in general, because that's a whole different commentary. That would take forever to do. And I really don't want to go into something that broad and controversial, I guess. 'Cause so many people do commentaries about it. But just my own personal experience with the stuff that goes on in MW3. When you play Drop Zone now, when Drop Zone first came out at least, it was good times. Most of the people were obliviously unaware of anything that happened around them. They were like, there's dudes shooting me in the back. No, there isn't. There's just red smoke everywhere and shit. So it was hilarious if you were a quote-unquote self-aware player, aka you knew what the fuck you were doing. That you could realize, oh, that they spawn here, so I'm gonna walk the other way and flank and kill them all in the back. On the other hand, nowadays, it is kids trying to get clips with snipers, which it was at the start, but most of them sucked. I will be honest, most of them sucked pretty bad, and they were pretty fun to kill. Now they're like, I can't snipe still, but at least I have my C4 and I can throw it across this map, not the map. Go throw it across this midway, or you're around the corner and I'm too much of a bitch to actually try to out-snipe you, or quick-scope you, or no-scope you, or something. And they'll just chuck a C4 at you and you're fucked. It's completely impossible to avoid. Now, I am very guilty of that. Chucking a C4 randomly and just killing people. Or at least I was, because I've switched all my classes, I think. Almost all, at least not the assault ones, I think. Maybe 2 or 3 of the assault ones still have C4. But all my sniper classes, the stuff that does not use C4, it's throwing knives and Semtex grenades right now. But that entire aspect of Drop Zone, the whole fact that people are just like, I don't feel like walking up and playing well, I just feel like chucking C4s everywhere and getting triple kills and shit and failing horribly at actual sniping. It's quite annoying when you are a person going for montage clips, or you are someone who enjoys getting good gameplays, and what ruins half of your clips or gameplays, it's some random noob who's just like, I'm gonna chuck a C4 in the middle of nowhere, blow everything up within a 40-foot radius. It's pretty annoying, not gonna lie. And then there's the whole fact that the super tryhards, or sweaties, as people would refer to them as, have seen taking Drop Zone to their new liking, and they all enjoy sitting in corners instead of going to the Drop Zone using Assassin. I die here. I know. But, just all this stuff that it feels like you're playing a game type where it is completely objective. If you do not win, if you do not get near that objective, that just sit in corners the entire game and just ruin. I wouldn't say ruin the game. Like it's a way of playing. It's just annoying, I should say. It's like, okay, why do you spur yourself to sit in this corner with marksman and assassin on your or anything like that, and not move 80% of the time to shoot people in the back? I understand if you're like KD's terrible or you're just bad. Come on, it's not that hard to run and gun in Call of Duty. It's fucking Call of Duty, for fuck's sakes. It's pretty easy. But aside from that, somebody didn't kill him. That was probably the dumbest shit ever. But the whole aspect of people never touching a care package ever. Like 6 care packages drop a point. So you got an E drop, a Juggernaut drop, an Osprey Gunner drops. Your teammates, I swear to God, will never grab those care packages that would save their freaking lives most of the time. It's like, oh, we could win this game, we could make a comeback, and all this shit. But what happened? No, the uncaring, pathetic players of this game are like, no, that care package is trapped, even though it's green. Like, I think that's their mentality. Any care package that is beneficial to their teammates or them is automatically cursed and should never be touched. Attack choppers, Osprey Gunners, AC-130s, Juggernauts, counter UAVs, you name it. Every kill streak, aside from like a sentry gun, is something that you're not. I don't know why. So many people are just like, I love the sentry gun, but I hate everything else that requires me to aim. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's a game type based around objective and care packages. Grab the care packages, use those to your advantage, and while you're doing that, kill the crap out of the other team while you're doing the objective. It is not that hard. I can speak for a lot of people here. If you are a montage maker, or just a good, solid player, it is not hard to put up a 60-kill game in Drop Zone with most guns on certain maps, and still have at least 8K points. God damn it. Wow. Wow. That was my I suck at life moment right there. Yep. Yep. And you got knifed. But it is not hard to get a gameplay, or at least a good game in Drop Zone, while kill whoring, as people will call it, and playing the objective at the same time. Like, I think my average game in Drop Zone at one point was 70 plus kills with 8K like 8K score. And most of that was objective. It wasn't like I was somehow getting a million kills a game. Like, I think my highest kills ever in Drop Zone was 80. Maybe 82. I don't know. But it just seems so stupid when you see teammates who in Drop Zone, where a lot of people are still highly unaware, are only pulling like 10 kills a game in a game type where you could just sit on the drop point and you would have people rushing at you the entire game that are blissfully unaware that you're sitting there unless they're caring. You could get any person in that game type, even if they're a complete noob at Call of Duty, and you just showed them how to point and shoot and told them where to sit, they could get 20 plus kills a game. It's not that hard. They could get care packages, they could contribute. But no, it's like 80% of the Call of Duty community, or at least the ones that I end up playing with on the servers, or the most game types I get into, are like, no, there's no such thing as anything higher than 30 kills. There's no such thing as an objective. What's that giant point in the middle of the zone? That don't do shit. It's useless. It shouldn't be there. Or something. It's just some stupid ideology I feel like most of these players have. And I don't know if you guys have had this problem where every time you go into a lobby, it's like all of your teammates literally do nothing. So you're sitting there with complete randoms doing jack shit. But honestly, that's all I really wanted to tell you guys about today. I might have a scraps up soon because I bothered to record clips because I get so many. I don't bother to go back and record them because I'm lazy. But that's the end of the commentary. Final score was 58-14. Not a bad game. And I will see you guys in my next commentary. And if you want to, post a comment on what topic or what the topic should be.